Yes. Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Welcome to our exclusive live stream today. The reasons are many. All of them are important. But the most important one is that Acefla Tiri is not the first one in chat today. Yes, I'm very happy about it.
Poor Acef.
Yes, poor Acef.
He tried.
He's not the first in the chat. A lot of people were before him when we started the live stream. So that's the first important news. The second important. Hi guys, by the way.
The second important news is that he's also not last.
Yes, he's not last. There are some people after him as well. So the second important news for today is that George still has beard on his
beard.
On his
I don't have a
face.
bear on my face.
Yes.
I have a beard.
How many times have we talked, George? But no, you want to keep your beard in the. When you talk to people, you have to show them your face
like this.
Okay. Bad jokes aside. Yeah. Hi, Dominic. Hi, people.
What's up?
Glad to be with us.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna cover today.
Yes,
right?
Oh my God, where are we going to finish? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, first of all, before we move on with the boring. Stats from our tournaments,
which is the most exciting part for us.
Yes, we have important balance changes in Imperia Online to share with us.
Not only balanced, mostly balanced.
Yes, so be careful because you, the people who watch this live stream, will be the first ones to know what this balance changes will be. First of all, let me ask you something, George.
Yeah.
Are these changes going to be implemented simultaneously in all realms or not?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. So, as far as George knows,
I can speak for certain that the spy thing will be implemented in all realms. Basically, it's not going to be on restart. It's going to be when you see it live. It's going to be pretty much in real life.
Yeah. So first one, players will.
For this one, I'm not so sure still.
Okay. First one. Hi, people who joined us.
Yeah.
Players will not retain points for the army training and development tournaments when canceling buildings, researches, and army regiments in training.
So that's basically it, I guess.
That's basically it.
I think
George.
this is
can you please
boring because it sounds.
Can you please elaborate? Because
when you cancel right now, you retain the points you got in the tournament.
Yeah.
You won't be able to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be more dynamic and responsive, I guess is the word.
Mm-hmm.
So if you cancel something, you're not going to get the points.
Okay. Why do we need this in our lives?
Because we want people to commit to their actions and not basically right now. If you want to play for a tournament, there is the case that you cancel because you get refunded part of your resources and you get the points.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's something we encourage.
It's not fair.
No, I don't think we want to encourage that type of behavior. So what we're doing now is just whenever you cancel it, you get the points detracted as well.
You know what else is not fair?
What?
Me having to put up with you on each live stream.
Well,
it's not fair.
That's not even related to this news.
I know. There are lots of things that are not fair, but at least we try to fix them in Imperia Online.
Yes.
Not in our real life.
Yeah.
Regrettably. Yeah. Okay.
So this is a bit more deep.
Yes.
Sorry, deeper.
Yes. I personally admit that I was lost at the percentage right about here.
Alright.
And after that I was like too long, didn't read. Yeah, so a visual and informational overhaul of the spying interaction will be implemented. Firstly, players will not see percentage.
Now see.
Will now see a percentage chance for successful counter espionage. In addition, they will need to have a certain amount of spies stationed in holdings in order to see infiltrated enemy spies and who they belong to.
And you're gonna become James Bond.
Yes. You kinda wanna become a James Bond, but right until now you couldn't.
Yes.
Now you will be able to become a
if
James
you understand
Bond.
all these things.
Yes. Also, you can go through the entire university if you can understand this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is going to be worded better with the news.
How was it until now, George?
Well, until now it was that you could see from your counter espionage tab in the castle.
Yeah.
In your fortress. You could see everywhere if there are spies everywhere. So you can be infiltrated by some guy in provinces 6, 7, 8, and 9, and even if you don't have any spies there, you can see that he's infiltrated you there. Right now, you gotta have some spies there. So the rule is that you must have some spies in the holding in order to see if someone's infiltrated your holding. On top of that, we add the visualization of the chance. So up until now, when you click counter espionage, you kind of guess if you can successfully eradicate the infiltrators. Right now, there's going to be a percentage. There's no change in the mechanic. The percentage has always been the same. Ever since we changed it like 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. But now you can see what the percentage is. So if you have a 50% chance, you don't have to guess. You can see it's 50%. So you have a clear understanding of what you're doing, basically. And on top of that, if you have less than 5% chance for counter espionage, you cannot see the name of the person that infiltrated your holding. So you must have a certain amount of spies in the holding compared to the spies that infiltrate your holding in order to see the name of the person that has infiltrated you.
So let's say that I am average Dominik Devčić, and I log into the game and
he's not average, but
I know he's awesome. Okay, let's say I am the awesome Dominik Devčić, and I log into the game and I see that the
what?
That doesn't sound very nice and polite, Dejan.
I don't understand anything by that sentence, to be fair.
It's Serbian. It's supposed to sound bad.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So,
shall I like it?
So, let's say that I'm the awesome Dominik Devčić and I log into the game and I see that evil George forces me to create an obscene amount of spies in order to cover all my holdings. Why would George make me do this? Why should I do this? Why is this fair than the previous state of things?
Well, right now if you want to see that someone's infiltrated you can just put one spy. You just won't know who that is. Unless they send 2 spies, or 5 spies, or 10 spies, Oh, not with 10 spies, but with 5 spies it will work. So you gotta have. I mean, it's a matter of just spreading your spies equally in a small number somewhere, and you might have 500,000 spies. You might put 10 in each holding. That's nothing. We just want the interaction to feel more fair and more normal, because it doesn't make sense for you to know when someone is in Province 9 where you don't have any spies in there. Right, so it makes you be more active. The same way as you garrison your units and so on. Like it makes you have to be more active.
I see. So all these changes are good for our health.
I hope so.
And our way of life.
I hope so.
Okay.
I'm sure that some players will start complaining about everything we do right now with these things, but that's normal. All kinds of players have all types of expectations from the game.
And
I just hope that a lot of them are not disapproving of this, and I don't think it's a big deal, to be fair.
Yeah, well, Dominic is happy. He says his spies will die. This is Sparta. Yeah. Okay. So
well, I figured that now. I think it's gonna be. I think there's going to be less failed attempts at counter-espionage, let's say that. Because it's not intuitive to start calculating, oh, my counter-espionage is 38, but his spy is 20, but I have 500,050 spies and he has 300,000. What the hell does that mean, you know? Just add a number.
First, you put them in an Excel sheet, and
then
you put up your calculator, and you start... messing around with and you basically play this game in Excel like all the good players.
Like imagine an XCOM imagine XCOM without the percentage chance. Imagine that
you said the sensitive word.
I know, guys. Mitko is a fan of XCOM. Give him all DLCs. He will be happy.
I already have all DLCs. So
okay, give him the original XCOM.
You can dress like an alien and we can make some cosplay in the next life, by the way. I can shoot you with chase you and grenade you with stuff. It will be fun, by the way.
Everyone write in chat, stop it, Mitko, you're a horrible person.
Yes, I know. Okay, so...
By the way, guys, if you can write in English, it would be...
Yes,
very
please.
Good for everyone and us as well.
You can curse as long as it's in English. Yeah. Yes, we are liberal enough.
Yeah,
especially me.
You can say the F words. We can say the F word. Well, we can, but we don't. Because I don't know why. Because the white people.
They'll beat us like runaway dogs after the life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that tense enough. Don't give people false expectations.
Moving on.
Yeah.
After the changes, we have some changes, to put it mildly, in All Stars.
Are we starting with All Stars and leaving Dominion to the West?
Yes. Okay. So All Stars, Ivica Kum lost a life.
Yes, and he is still second.
He is still second,
which disapproves
your theory, and I think that you owe an explanation.
Well, what am I going to do? He attacked so many barbarian classes. Maybe that's why he lost a wife.
You were so convinced that he will drop someone from top 10 and to further put a salt in your wound. The Osharios has lost 3 lives. But he didn't leave top 10. He's still hanging there. Yeah.
That's true.
So, George, it's time for a new theory.
A new theory? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
By the way, check out. 50 wives, 17th.
Yeah. Let's comment on this. Obviously, something compensates the loss of lives. Barbarians.
All the camps.
You are convinced that this is...
That's the only thing that matters.
The only thing that can save your life when you lose lives.
Yes, definitely.
Pun intended. Yeah.
So I think Ivica Kum just attacked a lot of barbarians, and maybe there was... I hope it's not a case of a general death once again. Although it's highly possible. Haven't checked. If he's here or he has any information, please do tell us.
This guy got beaten a lot. By the way,
he has.
Definitely. But he's still in top 20. Poor Reginaldo. He must
be in horror right now.
Yeah. Wallace and Jonathan. Wallace, let me ask you a question. Are you some kind of herald of Darthwall, or you are Darthwall, or? You just want to be here, but you are not. No, you're here. Yes, you also have Battle of the Day.
Nice.
So Darthwall is coming. Where is he going? Into top 10?
Top 10 maybe. Yeah.
Darthwall is coming, and Dayan says, so what? Big deal.
Let him come.
Let him come. So, okay.
By the way, this guy, Ray Davis, he's level 62. He's in top 10 with 50 wives. 50 wives, 17th. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's comment on this. Obviously, something compensates the loss of lives.
Yeah. not too bad, because most of the people.
Also, I think that I think that he's a new member of the top 10.
Seems so. Yeah. No, I think he was there before, wasn't he? I might be mistaken.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay, so we have Ivica Kum losing lives. Do
you think it's because of the median rush?
Well, Sir Harry didn't lose any lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
Professor as well. Yeah.
So there's no excuse for Ivica Kum.
We're gonna see from the statistics that the median rush did have an impact for a day. You're gonna see. I'm gonna tease you a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think I didn't see the graphs?
Well, I hope you saw them, but in case you didn't.
No, I didn't see them because I want to sound completely incompetent, so you can shine. You know, okay. We have to have this dynamic.
Well, I haven't seen them as well.
In our relationship, yes. So let's see them. By the way,
see them.
Okay.
Oh man, you're prepared. Nice.
What do you mean by that? Jesus Christ,
George. I don't know what to expect.
Yes. Okay. Points. Those are the tournament points.
Not a big difference here, apart from Awaskimo.
Yes.
Who is going up?
Yeah. A huge. Well, not huge, but he definitely got some distance between him and the rest of the guys.
So now he is sixth.
Yeah.
Or let's see how he is in the current rankings. Wait a minute, what points are this?
He's sixth. Those are tournament points.
Oh, he's sixth. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Tournament points. And something is happening in. Something is happening during yesterday. Because can you see that all the players' growth of points is somewhat put on a hold. See?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this here. What happened here, George?
Elites, I think.
Oh yeah.
This is when the elites started kicking in, basically.
And what you have bigger losses?
Yeah, because. Right now, it's a case of heavies and elites being mixed in a composition, and I think that the elites really
surprised.
They didn't surprise, but they knew it was coming. But I think that's the biggest spike there is in the tournament in specific. And also, I think that around here there was one wave that was a bit harder than the rest. I mean, in terms of there was a spike.
Yes, let me just point out, guys, that this is stats from the start of the tournament till now. So it's a mid-game total stats. And
yeah, we're a little bit past the mid-game now, I think.
Yes, we're a little bit past the mid-game, and I am wondering, is Repapasitu already content?
No.
With his fourth place,
I don't think he
or the three guys above him are just that good.
The difference between third and fourth place is not only prestige but also prize money right now. So I'm sure he wants to be in top 3.
Yeah.
It's like usually.
But why is he not?
Well, I think right now he has the biggest increase in points compared to the rest. The rest, well, I guess Professor also, to be fair. But he is definitely on the way.
I'm asking you because he is the defending champion.
Definitely, yeah.
And this is a Nomads
and he knows
tournament.
how to be first. He knows what it takes. But the competition is really strong now, so I don't think I'm allowed to say who potentially has the ability to stop attacks easier right now, because I do know, but I won't say. But I honestly, I can honestly say that stuff is really close in the top 4. There's no one that's really.
Also looks like this could be the maximum Chainik can achieve, probably. No matter what he does.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's a tactical slowdown right now. It's definitely possible. Although, yeah, we have seen a constant increase up until now. Yeah. This is like a straight stop from Chinik, which is very interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess
my God!
I guess this just shows the previous stat. I guess just shows the amount of barbarian camps. That's the only thing it shows.
Yeah, and it. I just don't know how to contemplate this.
Yes. This is crazy.
I will again recite Ryan Reynolds looking at Chinik's network points, but why?
It's ridiculous. Remember the first live stream when we were talking how low and optimal he was playing compared to the rest, where he was keeping his net points low, and he was like,
screw this, I wanna have giant barbarians attacking me.
Crazy. Maybe he found the best strategy ever for the nomads, and he's just like, I cannot lose, I'm just gonna invest in everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is I don't think we've seen such a big
so do you think that this is an economy or massive troop deployment?
I think this is a massive troop deployment.
It cannot be an economy. It's such a huge jump. I mean, everybody else is pretty much
unless #wonders.
Yeah. Yes, is going together, but China just explodes, and it
Serkagi is also now 4th in net points.
Yeah.
And even Awaskimu is ahead of Serkagi.
So why does he do it?
I
don't know. Can you speculate if you are in his shoes? Why would you increase your network points?
Well, if it's
in such scale.
If it's army, then he can.
A lot of elite armies.
Yeah, if it's a lot of army, I think he can safely defeat a lot of barbarians. Maybe he was lucky with the temple as well.
Yeah, that's an option.
It's always an extreme increase in net points. When you get a few 100,000 units of type X.
Do you think that he will pay a heavy price for this?
Honestly, I don't think he will. Because if this is army, then
he's probably prepared for the next 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 attacks, and he will not need any more army.
Yeah, maybe. What I'm saying is that I think his economic development is still good enough in a sense that
it can support
balanced and not very over the top in any way. And I have a feeling this is army. Judging by the spikes, it might be temple stuff.
Question is, what are you going to do with this army when?
Right, because this is the goal as well, right? If it's army, then he's got a huge upkeep right now.
Yeah.
So
how does he support his?
Maybe he's
army?
rolling. I don't know. Maybe he's getting clones and stuff, or
Christ.
Just from the income from.
Well,
the tax.
You definitely have a new meta. When the game says to you, "Don't go overboard with the network points," you do exactly the opposite,
and you're in top 10.
Yes, and you're in top 10, and you're like, screw this, I'm the king of the hill.
Ridiculous.
Yes, I'm the freaking Chinik. Man, yeah. So, okay, lost and kill. You were right, George, by the way, in the previous
was I?
show. Yes, because you predicted that this will start to go up, and it starts to go up pretty ugly. If I can say so.
Yep, definitely.
People are losing more and more troops, no matter how they play, and
absolutely everyone.
I'm really worried about. This is Usharius, our friend Usharius, who. Who was like, okay, I got this, no problem, and then on 4th of July, on 5th of July, he was like, well, obviously not.
Maybe he's American and he partied too much on the 4th of July.
Yeah. And he still also
you can have too much freedom, right?
Yeah. Also a lot of lost troops for Ray Davis and the green one, yeah, and Patatumaste. All those guys are starting to lose more and more. Is this going to be yeah, okay, this is Nomads, the guy who loses at the least troops will probably win. Am I right?
Definitely. Although, yes, I think so. Yeah, but right now this is still like 20% is not that high. It's gonna go up.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna go up. You're gonna see people losing 50% and more.
Yeah,
of their armies to the Nomads. Sometimes even most of them. Like in the last waves, I think it's a case that you pretty much lose most of what you got, and you replenish for the next 10 hours as much as you can. That's why we see almost zero population towards the last parts of the game.
Yeah,
and this is just the beginning right now. But it's scary when you see it.
Yeah.
It's been over the place and now it's all of it is rising. No.
I don't think that we need to talk about much for the defeated barbarians. We just need to point out that Repapasitu had a massive spike on between July 6th and July 7th in the defeated barbarians.
I think it was on 6th.
Yeah, July 6th.
Yeah.
July 6th, and also if it's a cum, probably this is the compensation he had to do about the.
Is this if it's a cum?
Yes.
The
red one
is
if it's a cum.
Yeah. Chinik also seems like he had a few spikes in here, and now everyone's going down.
Igor Shosh says something big happens.
What's the big thing?
What's the big thing?
You piqued Mitku's interests.
Yes, the Croatians got a nice elected president. Igor is Croatian, by the way. Okay. So this might be something big.
Right. Or maybe he's speaking about Dominion.
I think that he means the either All Stars or Dominion.
Yeah.
My suggestion was the beautiful president they had.
Or maybe he just won a realm and his points went up on the whole thing.
Yes. By all means, tell us, Igor, what's happening, by the way. And where and what is this thing that is happening?
Yeah. But just check this drop from the 1st to the 3rd in barbarians. We've already covered it. But, in comparison to the current numbers, it's crazy.
Yeah, Sir Harry almost looks like he got all this prepared.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly on which day he has to stop.
Yeah.
Defeat barbarians.
Actually, remember when I was saying that only Repapasitu has a increase in the points? That's because right now he is steadily attacking more barbarians than the rest and defending. So this is the reason why he is increasing in the main points and the other guys are not. Especially Sir Harry right now, he's first, but he is way behind Repapasitu. So Repapasitu is kind of gaining up on the main ranking just because he's managing to attack more barbarians. But I guess that's because Sir Harry was attacking more in the beginning.
So we are seeing some pretty much something very interesting. Everybody is attacking barbarians at some point. Then everybody stops attacking barbarians at some point.
Except for Chinik.
Except for Chinik, who is like all over the place.
Yeah, yes. He's now going net points.
Leave me alone. I'm doing my network points, and that's the way things are.
Oh man.
So this is the population, and it Osharios.
What happened?
He got burned. That's what happened, I think. By the way. So the only explanation would be this.
Yeah, and Chinik also kind of drops. Maybe that's the army for the net points, and Iwitsukum as well. Although this might be a case of panic after he lost a wave, because he did lose a wave.
Do you really think that these guys panic?
Maybe disappointed. It's not panic.
Demoralized.
Demoralized.
Yeah. Demoralized. Well, there is some. There are some guys who lose population, but there are some guys who are actually gaining pretty big amounts of population. No matter the attacks are already more hardcore. The pillages are very vicious,
like Alaskimo.
Yes, and Alaskimo is doing very well.
Professor as well. Temnich is getting the biggest increase, I think, right now. But Taku Master as well. Nice.
So, who of these guys are going to get screwed in the future pillages and considering?
Yeah, that's the thing, because in the village you gotta fight in fields. On field army, so people still manage to defeat barbarians on fortress sieges, I think. But now that the elites start coming in on pillages, that's why we are seeing the drop in nomad attacks and everything.
Yeah,
it's still crazy to think that some people manage to survive by attacking 200 plus nomads camps, barbarian camps, because that's a lot of boosts.
Yeah.
When we are in the point of the game where armies are coming basically more powerful than you should be able to handle in terms of balance. So this is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Spot when the minion rush started.
Yeah. So.
And then way up again.
So you think that this is the Dominion rush?
I think so. I think that people decided that now is a good time to stop building structures and researches for a while and divert some attention to forming teams and intrigue in the Dominion rush while they handle the barbarians and nomads, because we see a lot of players handling the nomads amazingly and they're still playing the minion rush, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think this shows that some players are comfortably sitting in a certain spot.
Yeah. And also, there's nothing like building wonders while playing in the Dominion rush.
Yeah. Why not?
So why not? Yeah.
So this was a very interesting statistic. Also, this is an even more interesting statistic. So, who is it? Show yourself. Tell us.
Yes. Would the Wonder Man please kindly write in the chat?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand and tell us why.
This is ridiculous. maybe it's the net points for Chinik. Maybe that's it as well.
Yeah. Resource spent.
This is also another interesting one, and I think, I don't know, what do you think this is? Lost in defense. Obviously, someone lost a lot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people lost a lot, or a single person lost a lot. Maybe Iwitsukum.
In the top 10. Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe they lost life.
Maybe.
Do you think that's the case?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it must have been a big army, right?
Yeah. And we definitely see a little bit of decline of the people who bought the Merciless.
Yeah.
With the great people.
Yeah.
And the last one for today is the players who have lost a life.
So the big spike was here, from 112 to 120.
8 people.
And here. So these 3 attacks. And let me tell you, if 29th wave was the one I was talking about that has a peak in the difficulty. Quote unquote peak. It's arbitrary. Well, not so, but let me see. Let me conduct with my... by the way, Mitko.
Yes.
I wear a crystal bow today, Can you see that? I have a crystal bow. So let's conduct with the crystal ball and see.
By all means, consult with the crystal ball. Yes.
So which wave are we looking at? Wave number 29. Yes, the one after that was the one with a big spike in difficulty. So there you go.
Ivica Kum lost his life there.
Potentially.
Okay, so moving on. Dominion freaking rush.
Yeah.
So
click on that widget and see what happens.
Let's click on that damn widget and see how the game fails.
Maybe. What is happening? Okay, you want to do this? The widget is gone.
The widget is gone. No, this is not Dominion Rush. You are in the blue team. Oh. Jesus Christ! Wrong window.
Wrong window, Mitko. How
Sorry, fellas. I just okay. Where is it? So many windows opened. Oh,
there it is.
No. This is again.
Did I walk in the same thing twice? Let's do it off screen.
Yes, you are so bad at this game.
Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. So we're clicking Dominion Rush.
Yes.
And we are doing. You do your thing.
I do my thing.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Crystal ball. Wow.
Crystal ball. Yes. Is
it the crystal ball?
Never sleep again.
The crystal ball never sleeps.
You'll never sleep again. But why?
Because the crystal ball tells you terrors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
like the night demons, which are
like the night demons, which are in front of Death Squad, and I can tell you right now why they are in front of this. This is going to be. By the way, Dariusz, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a while, and I definitely am very glad to see Dariusz against Sir Harry, of course, without
El Clásico, right?
Yes, completely. El Clásico Speju is also a massive player. So, are we looking at World War III?
Yes, we are.
George.
Judging because this is going to be the big battle right here.
Jesus Christ.
And also Death Squad, right? Chorus.
Yes.
Wonder Man is
Dominic is here, and he is not a leader.
Yeah, and Kill, who you were questioning,
yes. So
Robert, how about Kiwi? You know.
Yeah. So this animosity between these two people, Sir Harry and Dariusz, they have a history.
Yeah, they do.
Together.
Yeah, they do.
And it's probably a payback time for Dariusz.
Do you think it's because of the Hall of Fame introduction and the
Ooh, I would surely like to think so.
Maybe.
Because Dariusz is 13th there in the ranking at the moment, and he probably wants to correct this.
Winning this will correct it for sure. It would put him in top 10.
Oh my god, let's see it.
Want to see
again? Yeah, let's just see it.
Okay, let's open another tab.
Because
and make sure it's on full screen, because you're not going to be able to see the what I'm saying is that maximize this window so you can see the Hall of Fame. There it is. So let's see the whole thing.
Yeah. So
even 16th.
Oh my god.
Because the statistics.
Yes.
dynamically change 1 year before. So yeah.
So winning this tournament, the Dominion Rush, will give him, let's see the legend.
Let's see the legend, yeah. So War of the Realms.
Winter Games, Summer Games,
Dominion Rush champion.
100 and 500.
1,500.
1,500 points. And
top 10.
They will be enough for him to get into top 10, but not enough to...
But the other players are here as well, just...
Yes.
Let's not forget.
Yes, yes.
Although so, I don't see a lot of names that are in the Dominion Rush from Beastmas. Look at Kill. He is 10th right now.
Yeah.
And he is in a team with Darius or Sir Harry.
Sir Harry.
Is he with Sir Harry?
Yes.
Okay. Was it this one? Yeah. So Kill is with Sir Harry. Okay. Yes. All right. Interesting.
So we are definitely looking at World War III here. What do you expect to happen, George?
I am surprised right now that no one's taken a castle yet.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Nobody's rushing.
Nobody's rushing.
This is a new tactic.
If you think the attacks are too big, they are not so big right now.
Yeah.
Just saying. So don't be afraid to take a castle. I can honestly tell you that you might be surprised at how easy it would be to defend.
Oh, sorry.
It might be surprising to you to see how easy it would be to defend some waves, because we did decrease a little bit of their strength, but we did increase the strength every day and on a castle. So yeah, just saying. Start attacking them castles.
So Night Demons are currently in a very solid lead, by the way.
Yeah. And just in terms of net points.
Yes.
But as we all know, that's an alliance game, so net points are not everything. Although army is net points, basically.
Yeah, but you know Darius. If he doesn't have 1 billion points in certain tournament, he hasn't played.
Speaking of 1 billion points, he is close to being 100 million net points. So yeah,
you know, he has to have a lot of network points, and otherwise he doesn't feel very well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So that was it for today. We have some big rivalry in the Dominion Rush. We have some new members of top 10 in All Stars, and we have massive massive gameplay and balance changes coming soon.
And it's only the start.
And it is only the start. Thank you for being with us today.
Good work with Dominion, with Nomads, with Wife in general.
Yes. I'll
but
see you all
with Dominion and Nomads.
Yeah, we'll see you all on Friday.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye-bye.